Hello again. Glad you could join me. Today's going to be short and sweet, and it's going to be on encouraging faith. And it's going to go over Romans 8:28. So if you could turn to Romans 8:28. And it reads, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose." Now, that's not a long scripture, but it must be the most humble 25 words that I can think of. We need to cling to this verse like a life raft on a stormy sea. Because, see, what you know is important. And if you know anything, you need to know this verse. For this verse tells us that God has a plan for your life. Do you know that? If you don't, you need to. Nothing can happen, nothing, if it's not God's plan. So know that. All things work together for the glory of God. Now, I'm not saying that you won't go through trials and tribulations, but I'm telling you that God has a plan, and it's not for your glory. It's for his glory. This verse is such a divine promise from God. However, God works for the good of those who know him. Only he can turn your burdens into blessings. Let's read that verse again. Romans 8:28. "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose." Whoa. What is that saying? And we know that all things, this means all things. There's no limits. There's no in-betweens. There's no exceptions. All things. A-L-L. All things work together for good to him, to them that love God. See, this verse, of course, is for the saved, for the believers who have placed their trust in Jesus Christ. We are all called to fulfill God's purpose. Every one of us. Sufferings of the present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. If God is for you, who can be against you? Think about that. Like I said, this is going to be short and sweet, but I really, really love this verse. This verse has a lot of meaning. It's God's promise. So I hope that you will learn this verse, know this verse, and trust that it is God's divine purpose for each of us that are believers. That's all I have for today. I hope you meditate on that verse a while and really understand it. I hope I helped you understand it. Have a good day. Thank you.